My name is Naomi Reed, and I was 29 when my sister told me not to fill my plate because I had not paid for dinner. Celeste said it loudly, smiling across our mother's 60th birthday table as 20 relatives went silent. My mother, Mary Ann, glanced at me and laughed into her wine. "She's teasing," she said. Then, almost casually, she added, "The people who truly showed up should eat first." I had spent 3 weeks arranging everything. The private room at Harbor Glass Hotel, the flowers, cake, menu, and my grandparents' transportation. Everything existed because I had signed the contract and placed my card on file. Celeste announced in our family chat that she was handling the vision, then vanished whenever the coordinator requested a deposit or approval. I covered the cost quietly because I wanted the evening to feel like a gift, not an advertisement. That silence became her weapon. She arrived late in white, moved my place card from the host's seat, accepted compliments, and told everyone she had worked for weeks. I let it pass for my mother, but when I reached for the serving spoon, Celeste tapped it with one polished fingernail. "Don't be greedy," she said. "Some of us actually contributed." My father studied the wine label. My aunt adjusted her napkin. Nobody defended me. For years I had corrected lies, swallowed insults, and paid for peace. That night I finally understood peace was simply the name they gave my silence. "You're right," I said. Celeste blinked. "I shouldn't eat food I didn't contribute to." I folded my napkin, put on my crimson coat, and walked into the lobby. Julian, the hotel manager, stood behind the desk. I asked whether the final charge had been processed. He said it would be completed after dessert. "Remove my card." He reminded me the $2,000 deposit was non-refundable, and the remaining balance, nearly $9,500, would become due immediately. "I understand." He hesitated. "What should I tell them?" "The truth. The woman in the red coat withdrew her payment." Through the glass doors, I watched Julian place the black folio beside Celeste. Her smile vanished. My father hurried into the lobby. "What did you do?" "Not what happened, not why are you leaving." "I stopped paying for a dinner I supposedly didn't fund." Behind him, Celeste shouted that she was the host. Julian calmly opened the event file and read the name on every contract, receipt, authorization, and approval. Mine. Then my grandfather, Elias, spoke from the table. "Before anyone asks Naomi to fix this, Celeste should explain the money she collected from us." The room changed. He held up his phone. Celeste had asked him for $500 toward the party she claimed to be financing. My aunt found a request for $300. 2 cousins had sent $200 each. Within minutes, more than $2,000 in transfers appeared. Celeste said the money covered flowers and transportation. Julian displayed the itemized invoice. I had already paid for both. Then, Julian revealed an email Celeste had sent that afternoon. She had changed the cake plaque to "With love from Celeste and the family," ordered the photographer to exclude me, and asked staff never to mention my name. Her final sentence read, "Naomi prefers staying out of the spotlight." My mother read it twice. "You told me Naomi didn't want involvement." Celeste's face hardened. "She always has money. She likes rescuing people." That sentence killed the last excuse in the room. Celeste's cards were declined. My parents and relatives settled the bill in pieces, but only after she returned every contribution. My father loaned her the remaining amount and wrote repayment terms on hotel stationery. Nobody asked her to make the toast. Outside, my mother begged me not to destroy the family. "Why is it only destroyed when I stop accepting the damage?" I asked. She had no answer. The following week, my grandfather called a family meeting with printed emails and messages proving Celeste had repeatedly taken credit for my work and used my silence to protect her image. My father admitted he had noticed but avoided confrontation. My mother admitted she favored Celeste because demanding people seemed needier, while I appeared capable. "Competence is not the absence of need," I told her. Celeste was removed from family money and event planning. She repaid everyone and publicly corrected what I had done and what she had lied about. 6 months later, my mother invited me to a small dinner at the same hotel. She sent the paid receipt first. Celeste did not touch the seating cards. During the meal, she pushed the serving dish toward me. "You first," she said. I filled my plate without apology. Nothing was magically repaired. Trust returned slowly, measured by changed behavior instead of speeches. My family never regained its old normal, and I was grateful. The old normal required me to disappear. That night in the red coat, I did not ruin my sister's life. I simply stopped financing the illusion that my pain was the price of everyone else's comfort.